It's kind of hard explaining to people that haven't been through what you've been through. It just doesn't really register with them what kind of the physical and mental toll it takes on you. Mine and my wife's daughter, Elena, was born in 2019 and was diagnosed with biliary atresia shortly after she was born. So in the meantime, we cared for Elena, trying to get her as healthy as we could for a transplant. Um, and Elena had an NG tube. She had a PICC line for about the 6 months of her life due to ongoing liver infections that she would get. So that was kind of really our first experience with, how can we give the best possible care to Elena without having to be in the hospital the entire time. We met with her coordinator, and that was one of the things she had mentioned was, there more than likely there's a good chance that you guys will experience dry runs. Kind of here's what you can expect, and it kind of like different emotions that we would go through, just kind of what she has witnessed with the other families that she cares for. And sure enough, I mean, we kind of felt every emotion there is during those dry runs. Like the medical section of the binder, we would meet with either the transplant team or our transplant coordinator and go through, like, these are the medications that she'll be on. Here's a breakdown of like each medicine and how it will affect the graft and keep her out of rejection. So those different sections in the binder, depending on what member of the transplant team we would meet with. At the time, Elena was pre-transplant, so we were able to learn from those that have been through the process and received a transplant, kind of what they experienced and what we could expect. And then now we kind of get to see and mentor to those that are waiting on a transplant what we experienced. And being able to talk in a group with those that have experienced it, it's like, there's people out there that is just like us. They get it. You don't have to explain it down to them or anything. After Elena's transplant, we were off work for almost 2 months. I just remember I burned through all of my sick leave and annual leave about a week before I was supposed to come back to work. So I had to use catastrophic leave, which you get 80% of your pay. So now we go through our local hospital, and we were having billing issues just because a couple of her tests for CMV or EBV, those tests are outrageously high. They're like $1,800. And we were like, once insurance pays for it, yeah, we'll have a little bit of balance. But with us being a Native American family, we can go through Indian Health Services and it doesn't cost us anything out of pocket. So it just took some work with Elena's caseworker for the Chickasaw Nation to meet with her team in Houston, her team at OU, and to get everyone on the same page for billing and where stuff can be sent in. They were asking, kind of what they could do better. I was like, well, for one, said it would be nice if you guys would include American Indian and Native Alaskan in their own category instead of listing us as other. One thing that I see a need for, just from my position as a board member on TRIO, and that is more resources on like how to reach out to your donor family.